Bye, Mortal Sin. You were a great game. And now we're back into Greenhearth Necromancer. It's been, if you remember the last time, my garden suffered a lot because I was not paying attention to it for roughly an hour, which is too long. And all my plants died. So I sort of scrapped everything to sort of start from scratch. Actually, the plants I left behind are still doing okay. So maybe we should take care of these guys a bit. The next game we're going to move on to, before we end the stream, is going to be Creepy Redneck. Creepy Dinosaur. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur? Creepy Dinosaur Redneck. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 by Strange Scaffold. We'll move on to that in a second, but I wanted to kind of check in on my garden. Let's do some... How are we doing? You need water. You need fertilizer, of which I made many, I think. Did I make many? Didn't make enough. Gotta make more. You can never have enough fertilizer. Always gotta get fertilizer on the go. I think I'm swimming in ingredients, though, so let's just... We're just gonna brew a few of those in a row. Same with, we're gonna get a couple more... How am I doing in the gray goo? Oh, gray gel, I'm swimming. Yeah, let's get some sunlight. Let's grab... how am I doing for... How am I doing for... What resource is this? Herbs. Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine with herbs. Herbs, resin, and wax I'm great in. So I'm going to grab... I know I've been dealing with shrooms a little bit last time I was here. Let's brew a couple more vinegars and oils, just so I can deal with any pests that show up. Yeah, this feels good. That's a good task list to sort of leave running. Now, let's go take a closer look at some of these plants. You need some fertilizer. You have pests currently, so you need some vinegar. That cleans you right up. You're doing great. You're happy. You're -2 for some reason. Possibly for the Linker of Chaos. I'll come back to you, though. You're doing okay. You're not doing great. Actually, before I move on, let's cast a spell on the Sunsprite, too. How are we... Let's see here. It's still pretty early on. It's still level 1. It's still a seedling. So let's cast a spell for it to grow. Once it from blooming or aging. Let's go... That's wild. I don't need social battery. Oh, but I should have a bunch of cards saved up. Hello, Mustang. I did this event last time and then lost the progress, so let's just do that. I'm gonna discard these because I just need more social battery. Narrative events are super interesting in this game, and super well written. But I'm focused on plant growth currently. I am homebodying. I am ignoring all knocks at my door and taking care of my Sunsprite. Speaking of which, maybe let's give him a water burb. Yeah. Nope. Development console. Oh no. Sometimes the development console pops up and tells me no. Tells me to stop doing what I'm doing. Which happens. Oh no, I've bugged myself out into another error. Oh no, I seem to be stuck on the Sunsprite. I can open up the agenda still, but... curses. Can I go? Oh, that Sunsprite thing stays wherever I go. Okie dokies. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna quit the game and reload it, and hopefully it will remember where I was. Let's give it a shot. I've been in my little streaming cave all day. I've had my blinds closed. I've had my costume on. I've just been in my little streaming hole. which is a great way to spend Halloween afternoon, actually. I've been enjoying all of these very spooky adjacent games. I don't think any of them have been quite spooky. I'm not necessarily a horror game person. Okay, do you still have your spell? You do have your water burb. Okay, I just had to do a quick quit and reload. Let's prune you, get you some health back. There's all those levels. You hadn't been pruned in so long. I am so sorry, Sunsprite. You're doing well, though. Okay, let's take care of this. Oh, you are so not at good health. I am so sorry. Let's throw a couple things at you. Let's throw a couple. Oh, everything's still brewing. Excellent. What do you want? Spider mites. Gone. You need to be pruned, and that'll heal you right up. Well, heal you, sort of. Sweet. Okay. Excellent. This is going well. You are dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with you at some point. Maybe I'll just compost you for now. Some of the spell effects in this game are so cool. I really enjoyed the water burb one that just sort of went on. I think those are my only 2 plants currently. I sort of composted everything else. So usually in the game, you'd be getting plants through a variety of means. I'm just playing on the debug build, so I can kind of swap stuff in, super easy for the stream. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go grab myself some more plants. I am me killing plants constantly and just grabbing more from the codex. It feels like someone should ban me from the plant store. I am not doing this properly. I'm not. These plants are not being taken care of properly. I'm ignoring them to play video games, which is funny, as this is itself a video game. Let's see, where's the Fadewood tree gonna go? It's happy here, so let's throw it down there. Let's see where the little leaf is gonna go. You're great there, perfect. The Jen's Bale, are you gonna be happy there? We'll see. Swift Feywood seems to be great there. Are you gonna be? Oh, Kaffir Fern is not happy there. Okay. Sometimes plants don't like where you put them, and that's totally valid because they need light and humidity, and sometimes they're sad if you don't put them in the right spot. Like that. Happy plant isn't a live plant. Are you happy here? Oh, no, you're not. You happy here? Nope. Are you happy here? Yeah. Okay. Again, you can kind of do research. You can do research to sort of figure out some of these, the plant needs more specifically, or trial and error is always a method as well. Okay, so I've put some more plants down. Let's not overwhelm myself too much with plants. We don't have to fill every plant slot. Let's just make sure the ones I have are doing okay first. Let's not get too greedy here. I have a bunch of material, so I should be casting some spells so that these plants have a fighting chance when I'm not paying attention to them. Speaking of which, let's, you know what? We're gonna be a little mean to a couple plants. I'm sorry. It's the nature of the plant business. I'm gonna grab a couple sentinels, 3 specifically. They're gonna get put in each scene. Oops. Let's throw one down. Where do I not have a plant on the scene? Over here? Yeah, you can go over there, and you can go over. Well, no one's over here, so let's ignore that for now. And we're gonna cast. Nope, that's not what I meant. We're gonna cast Anchor, which basically these sentinels will absorb any pests that make their way to them, so the other plants don't have to deal with them. And that's a good half an hour of just not have to worry about pests on other plants, which is great. Let's see. Gain fungus on target. Interesting. Void Orb. Some of these spells I want to cast just to see what the hell they look like. I enjoy the Magic Mantis immensely. cyclical. Let's see here. Quiet Lodge. Put a plant in magical slumber. Sacrifice to the mushroom gods. Choose a plant to sacrifice to the void. Increases happiness. Consume 1 orb spell on target. Set fertilizer level to fertilizer preference. Ooh. Bathe the plant in silvery moonlight. Okay, let's cast this on a couple boys. You get it. Everybody gets a moonlight orb. Orbs all around. You get an orb. Just call me Orbra. That's an Oprah. God, Orpra. That's a stretch. Orb Oprah. There we go. Everybody gets an orb. Okay. I've got a bunch of crafting. These plants seem to be in a decent spot. Let's just prune before I go. Move on to the next title. Yeah, this feels good. I keep listing off to the right. I'm losing my head here in my little square. Not that that's important. You guys aren't here to see me. You're here to listen to me mostly. Okay, everybody's happy. I have my sacrificial sentinels. Renaming your plants is also a great way to remember why they're there. Sacrifice 1. Sacrifice 2. It's dog eat dog in this plant world. No, some gotta bite the dust so that others may live. You have a pest? Okay, it's fine. Swear to God, you did a pest 2 seconds ago. There we go. You're good. Sunsprite's good. You've got some. I mean, I could probably cast multiple spells if I wanted to. Let's water this boy. Everybody else good? Needs-wise? Everybody's fine? Yes? We're gonna ignore this side for now? Okay. We're gonna check back on our plants, but first, we're gonna go switch over to Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion the Third. Strange Scaffold, it's a great team. They've been making a bunch of cool games over the years. A bunch of weird stuff that I quite enjoy. I haven't played this one at all yet, so I'm intrigued. I enjoy them doing this sort of weird quasi sequel to a non-existent game sort of vibe. It's definitely an interesting approach to things. We had a moment of sort of engaging with them on socials. I made a tabletop version of Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion that I lost my train of thought entirely. I made a tabletop version of like an earlier version of the game because a bunch of folks were sort of imagining a fake history for the game, which is always a fun approach. I always enjoy pretending game stuff is old game stuff is real for marketing reasons. Let's head over to our game. Gotta make sure I actually open the game. We're going to switch over. I've already changed our Twitch info. We're going to switch our overlay to the correct one. Although we'll watch our attract mode for a minute here on Greenhearth. We're going to switch over to Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion, which is going to be... I'm going to have to make this not windowed and about twice the size. There we go. This is a fun little screen. I enjoy this touch here. The other fun thing about working on games for so long, and someone from Strange Scaffold correct me if I'm wrong, but the like black streak that is under the logo of Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3, I'm 90% sure is a stock asset that I have on my computer currently. Working in graphic design and working in marketing and stuff like this, you sort of, it's one of those things where if you don't work in them, you probably won't notice stock assets, but when you do work in games like, or work in design stuff like this, you start to sort of notice, I'm like, yep, I've seen that font, yep, I've seen this black streak before, I'm pretty sure I've used it in a Gearbox social asset, back when I was working with those folks. Just I think even the new game thing might be a stock asset. Hey, stock assets are helpful for getting stuff done quick. Can't make everything custom. Oh, this was the loading screen. Oops. Legacy heroic ATS officer Jack Breyer, now deceased, looms over the officers of the now rapidly growing agency, including recent Postal Inspection Service transfer J.J. Hardwell. J.J.'s first assignment as a member of the ATS brings him to the mansion of suspected super scientist Hunkin Dockwright III with one simple goal. Please God, do not let me find any dinosaurs. I think he's going to find some dinosaurs. Chapter 1. You stare up at the mansion, all 4 stories of it. Its gables jut like razor-sharp teeth against the night sky. Do they have to send me here in the middle of the night? Okay, JJ, pull it together. You can do this. The little animation and the little glow that he gets is great. This has a lot of charm to it already. Pop in, look for any big glowing wires, and then back out again. Easy. Check pockets. Oof. I have the same standard equipment ATS agents get since Jack Breyer stopped the Bayless disaster. Nothing at all. I like to see the guy who wrote Equip all agents with wits and identification come out here with nothing but a pair of sunglasses to see how he likes it. Observe surroundings. Trait progressed. Keen eyes. Traits? This game has more depth than I thought. Intriguing. This house seems to exhale, matching your own breath. That's just the pipes creaking. Here we go. As you approach the gate, you realize it's extremely locked. Padlocks run up and down the gate, some linking back into other padlocks. As if that weren't enough, the gate appears to be welded shut. That's excessive. What to do? Think, JJ. Think! Get over that gate. We have our first challenge. Match symbols. I forgot this is a match like 3 game. Okay, that's very funny. Sure. Excellent. I mean, who doesn't love... I like that the gate gets a turn. Sick. Okay, I seem to be trying to get 5 of all of these. Deals 1 damage. Okay. Stop trying to hurt me, gate. She's blue now. Oh, I don't have red yet. I was like, I can scramble. No. Oh, there's a actions are listed on the left-hand side. Each action costs a certain number of banked symbols. Cool. Ends the encounter. Sick. Very fun. You land on the other side of the gate with a gentle thwump, carefully checking yourself for injury. Couple scrapes. Okay, nothing too bad. Developing a calf injury. Oh dear. Right, I'm with you, Clarice. I was not expecting this to be a match game genre, but sure. You stitch yourself up with spare thread from your vest. It's not pretty, but it'll do most of the job. Good thing I paid it. ATS First Edition First Aid Seminar complete. And what does that give me? The walk from the front gate is a short one, pale stone outlined by twisted green plants. Checking your blind spots, you can't help but notice some of the plants resemble human limbs. That doesn't bode well. You knock on the door only to find it swing inward on creaking hinges. Even worse! That's even worse! Low chitter. You know what it is. You've read the field reports. That's words fail you. Breath fails you. You grasp at your surroundings and find your muscles don't have the strength to close the door in time. Unable to resist the raptor's jaws, it clamps down on your vest and hurls you through the entryway. Raptor attack. Defeat the raptor. Got it. Just the knife symbols. Oh, Christ. Oh, I love it. Okay, so learning those things gave me first aid. Cool. Okay, I see where trait stuff comes in. Okay, do damage, I guess. That was a 4 right there. Combo times 2. Yeah. Okay, so it can only bite me, or it can also attack me. Let's give myself some green, I guess. Just don't get bit. Yeah, nice. The music fits the vibe, which is quite enjoyable. Ooh, fancy symbol. Oh, well, it hurt me. The answer was, I don't know what it did, because the dinosaur got to it first. Combo times 3. I guess I can heal myself? Cool. Okay. Is this a roguelike? If I die, do I have to start over? Not entirely sure. No knives to use. I wonder if using an ability ends my turn as well. Just test that for a second. This raptor needs to die. Yeah, we're shifting through genres left, right, and center on the stream. It is tonally all over the place. Yeah, take that, Raptor. Raptor complete. I fought a raptor and won. Success. Holy cow, that means I can't leave. This is a site of actress super science. I can't go until I've shut it down. Damn it. Speedwalking through the manor, you find yourself at the end of a long corridor. Suits of armor stand at attention flanking the path. Their vigil is a silent one until... No! In spite of your expectations, the suit of armors remain completely and utterly still. So, given how badly this all started, I thought one of the suits would come alive or something. I guess that matches the fleet report from the Bayless disaster, that suits have walked around. But why would this place be so similar to the site of the Bayless disaster? Why do I keep bringing up the Bayless disaster? Remember Jack Breyer's heroic sacrifice, draw Jack Breyer's strength, and press on. Why do I keep thinking about Jack Breyer? This place is getting to me. I need to finish the mission and get out of here, man. Continue through the mansion, finding big doors, tiny doors, doors that can only be opened by inserting strange symbols, and even doors without any handles. That's just typical Resident Evil mansion. A locked door. Okay. You finally find a normal door abide by seemingly normal means. Steel shoulders? Oh, I can't do that yet. Damn. Move on. Can't do anything here. Okay. Wandering through the hallways, you finally see the telltale glint of a key on the floor past a brontosaurus leg. Bursting through the ceiling, one of the creature's feet alone fills the entire hallway. It'll be a tight squeeze once you're through it. Right? Bronto blockage. Is the picture just going to be one giant? Yeah, I was waiting. I'm so glad the Brontosaurus picture is just... I was hoping it'd be one of its feet, but I'm so glad for this shoulders shot. Shift slightly, little wiggle. Amazing. Okay, so these do say they use a trap. Okay, that's interesting. What does this do? What does this like? Okay, I don't need these, but I can deny him those, which is good to know. Maybe matching blue. Okay, let's just match some blue. See how far I can get here. 4 times. At least I can heal myself. I'll just save it for a minute to heal myself at a certain point. I have taken 5 damage, so... Oh no. Please don't chain things. No, stop chaining things. No, little wiggle. Shift slightly. No, he has so many resources. Dinosaur is doing so well. Where's some blue? Okay, good. I'm comboing. Thank God. Little wiggle. Oh God. No, he has too many resources. The music is also insane. I love it. Turn down the music slightly on stream and for myself. I need blue, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get this blue. Maybe a little combo. Yeah. No, stop shifting slightly. Forward again. There's not that many greens. Suck it. No, he's gonna. That's a long chain. Damn. And there does appear to be a time limit, which is also, or like a turn limit. So I can't just play this forever. Yeah, do your damage. I understand. I'll finish this in a second. Oh, maybe I should heal myself one more time before I leave. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Yeah, do your little wiggle. I'm gonna heal. And then I'm gonna go forward. Okay. Bye, Brontosaurus. Collapsing onto the floor, you grab the key, only to find it crumbling in your hands. Your shoulder throbs, your eyes sting for more than pain, and yet something tells you that you should find that door again. A locked door again. The key is gone, but something still feels different. Breakdown door. You slam the door with your shoulder, hard. Yields with a shower of splinters rendered in glorious 4K. What's 4K? Why did you think of the term 4K? And why can you suddenly snap this door in half when it previously felt impossible? Does our protagonist know he's in a video game? Suddenly you step into an oasis. Okay, is this suddenly The Shining? Fully stocked bar is calmly seated in the center of your personal nightmare. Okay, so it is The Shining. There's a neatly scrawled note on the counter. Gone because I don't want to be here. Honor system till I get back. That means you, JJH. What? How did they know I'd be here? And what's a store doing in the middle of a random swamp mansion? Tell that to the RE4 vendor. You proceed. The actively stressed protagonist with just, and also all of the liquor seem to be being weapons is very funny. Okay, some inventory. There's a shop. Hammer, bandages. Okay, cool. Well, let's buy a hammer. That seems helpful. Let's keep exploring. JJ leaves the empty bar and encounters a familiar foe. Leave the shop behind and all the new questions it raises. You're gonna stop Hunkin. Get out of this mansion. Hunkin is such a... Every time I say that name, I'm just like, nah. Grab some gelato and forget any of this ever happened. But first, there's something about this hallway. I've seen this before. Where have I seen this before? You know where you've seen this before. This looks just like the hallway where Jack Breyer first encountered the Bayless T-Rex. Oh, sure, it looks the same. The Bayless disaster happened 1,300 miles away. That isn't even architecturally feasible. The ground quakes beneath you, cracks form in the walls and ceilings. No, you're dead. You died twice already. Grrr. Oh, reference to it being the third game. Makes sense. He's back. Defeat the undead abomination from the Bayless disaster. Okie dokies. Match knives to deal damage. You got it. That's not what I meant to match, but I'll take it. No, stop stabbing me. Shoulder to your opponent. Okay, doing some stab. Popping a shoulder bash next turn if I want to. But does it do the same amount of damage as stabbing? Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. That gives me an alternative to the stabbing. To the knife symbol. Let's grab some healing juice in case I need it. Will eventually need it. Let's continue the stabbing. Let's do a shoulder bash. Cool. And that doesn't use my turn. That's super handy. That gives me like an additional damage tool. That makes sense. What's a batch of stuff? Haha, take that, zombie T-Rex. I can see myself playing more of this on the old Steam Deck. This seems like a great game for that space. I'm gonna continue to stab this guy. He's gonna overwhelming charge probably. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, saw that coming. I'm gonna heal in response. Plus he has to get 10 of those skulls before he can do that. Okie dokies. Let's see here. Ooh, combo. Yeah. I'll take it. And that does give me a shoulder bash. That does give me a heal. That's a pretty good turn right there. Oh, he's gonna overwhelming charge next time, so I need to finish him off. Bye, zombie T-Rex. It's over. You blink. The zombie T-Rex lays unmoving in an avalanche of meat and rubble. I won? I actually won. I get to go home. You don't see the claw until it's too late. Chapter complete. Wondering how much the game opens up in later chapters. I'm curious to see if it's like a... Do I get a map? Do I get to choose paths? Darkness. This must be what death feels like. You long to disappear into the void. No more dinosaurs, no more super science. No more puzzles with oddly shaped symbols. Wait. Puzzles? Where did that thought come from? Before you can consider this mystery, a light begins to brush away the edges of your personal abyss. Get up, lad. Game's not over. Man comes into focus with the gentle clink of glass against glass. Hunk and Dockwright III, the bartending version of him, sure. There's been a lot of cloning going on around here. You're under arrest for crimes of super science. Heh. I forget how rambunctious you agent types can be. Listen, something is off about this place. You know it, I know it, and the problem goes way beyond dinosaurs. We're in a video game, lad, and I'll need your help to fix it. That can't be true. I'm real. I have memories. I've had an entire life. Okay, mister, I'm totally real. Here's a question for you. What's the first J in your name stand for? Ha! Jason! I was named after my mom's favorite brother. How sweet. Now, what's the second J stand for, champ? Well, it stands for... it. I don't know. Why can't I remember? Video games are made by developers, and game developers are fickle, fragile beings. Accurate. As far as I can tell, they thought J.J. Hardwell was a perfect name for their hero, even came up with a cute backstory for the start. But then, in the rush of development, they forgot to give you a middle name. I don't remember my mother's name. All I can think of is the name Mom. Yeah, I was hoping we could avoid the existential breakdown until later. But I had to kill the light in your eyes first, because it was annoying. Ugh. Now that that's taken care of, the place where you died was a demo. The developers slapped it together for some big event. Oh, the read. This is all too accurate. It's a house of cards that's breaking everything in the main project, including my bar. What? The demo broke the main game? Never. Track down the bugs, let me get back to mixing cool drinks, and you can figure out what life you want to live between playthroughs. Sound good? Bugs as in spiders? Nah, bugs in the code. It's just ones and zeros holding the thing together, and not too well, I might add. If you say so. It'll be simple. You start the demo again, only this time I'm going to put you in debug mode so you can remember things across deaths. I've died before and don't remember it? Okay, now we're getting into the roguelike. Yep, that's what you heroes do. All you have to do is keep an eye out for anything unusual or flat out broken and fix it if you can. Think you can handle that? I mean, I guess I don't want our game to be broken. That's the spirit. Trait progressed, debug mode. This has gotten quite meta. Is anything new in the shop? No? Okay. Let's do a health boost. Alright, let's keep exploring. Investigate the event demo by exploring every path. Okay, so we do have paths. Interesting. Stare at the mansion, all 4 stories of it. It's gables jet-like. I got it the first time. Hunkin said to look out for bugs, anything that seems unusual. Heck of a thing to be looking for given the circumstances. What's your thoughts? So this is all a video game. That explains why I'm talking to myself so much. But the developers really have to rip off the Bayless disaster in the first level? Valid. You scan the grounds and notice a path snaking around the side of the mansion's fence. Was that there before? Ooh, keen eyes. Follow the trail. You pick your way along the fence, keeping your eyes on the ground. The trail takes you around the back of the mansion. An overgrowth of thorny vines obscures the rusted fence, and something glints beneath the foliage. Digging through the brush might hurt, but can you afford to ignore whatever's down there? Dig through brush. Your forearms are clawed by thorns, but soon enough you have your prize. Cool scar! Nice. Your pain is rewarded by a small, seemingly pocket-sized shotgun. This is cool, but who leaves a fully loaded weapon just lying around? Video games. Oh, video games. Yeah. Right. Time to get through the gate. Think. Get over that gate. Been here before. Can do it again. Knockdown ends this encounter. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna bash this gate. Bye. Moving on. Don't even have to do the thingy anymore. Hell yeah. As you approach the front door, a throaty purr. That's literally, I just got an upgrade that lets me. This is a great game. As you approach the front door, a 30 purr reverberates through the lavish doorknob, and you know the source all too well. Dinosaur. I remember this. Raptor attack. This time you're prepared. Don't I have a shotgun? I do have a shotgun. Uses up turn. Cute! Deals 4 damage. Got it. Okay, cool. Let's knife. Looks like the shotgun has a cooldown, which makes sense. I say the shotgun has a cooldown. That makes sense. Because it's video games. Shotgun, anyways. Pocket shotgun. Nice. Okay, it went away. Was it one to use? I'll have to investigate that. Hopefully I get back again. I would like to have more shotgun. I also should heal. Let's get a heal off before I finish this fight. Nice. Are you gonna bite me again? No. Shoulder bash you and finish this battle now. Bye, Raptor. You proceed. And we're back to the bar. Anything new in the shop? Okay, I can buy shotguns. But it's one use. Okay, well... Hunkin wanted you to find bugs. That probably means it's about time to explore your new home. You ascend the grand staircase. To your left extends a familiar corridor lined with suits of armor. Know that one. To the right, a collection of eccentric portraits surround around a paint-stained door. Surround around. I would not have written that like that, but that's fine. Let's open the painted door. What time is it also? Oh, wow. It is 5:30. Jeez. I'm going to have to... Claire, you're still watching. Are you streaming? Should I get off the stream? You find yourself in a room filled wall to wall with the work of an artist obsessed with the reptile form. As you admire some of the more colorful pieces, you get the sinking feeling that you're being watched. Scan the walls. Peekaboo. You can't see them, but they can see you. Well, that's terrifying. Matching paintbrushes gains progress, where matching red symbols reduces progress. Interesting. Oh, wait. It doesn't get a turn. Only I get a turn. Okay, neat. That's a little bit of strategy to it. Oh, there's so many red ones now. That's gonna match some greens. Gosh darn it. But, combo. Oh, don't match the red one. I just matched some red ones. I just matched a lot of things. Oh no, there's so much progress. This is good overall. Damn, that's a combo. Sick. Combo times 12. That's cool. Yeah, now we're cooking with combos. Trait progressed. Keen eyes. Aha! Complete. The bloodshot eyes of a feathered dinosaur glower at you from its frame. Oh, flower. Also, the goddamn Abbey Road reference back here is very funny. Also, it seems to be a Jaws reference here. They look like they're screaming. Carefully take down the portrait. You sidle up to the portrait before you can remove the painting from the wall. A creature bursts through its surface. The dinosaur flies in dizzying circles before diving at you. That art was innocent, you monster. Okay, now I'm fighting a feathered dinosaur. It's a bird, it's a dinosaur. It's got really sharp teeth. Knock it out of the sky. Okay. Hurl painting. Sick. Get down from there. Almost painting. No, don't swoop. Clears your symbols. Boo. But also fair. It only has 6 health. To hurl another painting at you again. Haha, I had no symbols. Take that. Swear to God, it flies around. Oh. Here's superiority. Excellent. A cloud of feathers explodes into the air as the I'm not even gonna try. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. Feathered dinosaur might be more historically accurate, but it looks wrong. Still, this is a video game. Maybe there's something useful buried under there. Study the feathers, loot the body. Plunge your hands into the corpse's feathered coat and rake your fingers through the plumage. You start to feel silly and a little ghoulish when your pinky brushes against cool metal. What the? How does a gun this large fit inside? You know what? Never mind. You look back to the body to see what else you might be able to learn, only to see it disappear into thin air. If that's how video games work. I guess I better move fast next time I'm dealing with a body. That makes sense. End of branch reached. Cool. Nice. Bunch of money. Sick. Well, that was Creepy Redneck. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion. The third? Yes, that was that. We're gonna wrap up the stream because I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. But this has been a blast. We're gonna switch back over to Greenhearth one last time before we end here. I'm just gonna like this. It has been a cavalcade of super neat games today. But let's switch over to our Greenhearth. And there we are. We're back. The calm. The dinosaurs are gone. The melee combat is gone. We're back to the serene nature of watering plants. Which is great. Very different vibe. Okay, hey, my sacrificial plants sacrifice 2 is still doing well. Okay. Oh no, you died. How did you die? I don't even know how that one died. Huh. Well, let's bring it back to life. Yeah. There we go. Trailer Rapunzel. Okay, we're gonna run through. Oh, there we are. We're gonna water our plants. We're gonna prune our plants. Everybody needs some pruning. Ooh, actually, do I have bees? Oh my god, I have so many door things. I'll take a look at one of these. Oh right, I don't have enough social battery. Let's play this one. Leaving the building, you cross paths with the board president in the lobby. She is stapling posters to the bulletin board. Someone's kid is holding a bake sale, apparently. No rest for the weary. Need a hand. Thanks for all your hard work. She looks around, surprised by the compliment. She smiles and wipes her forehead when she sees it came from you. Oh, thank you, she calls back. Happy to do it. We all need to live here, after all. You decide you don't need to be here that badly, after all, and leave before she decides to get you the help. Charm! This is our first charm in this playthrough. You know what? I'm gonna give it to sacrifice. It's been doing the work. It'll bring it joy. That's a fair. That's charm is sure to bring joy, especially if it's this plant's 50th birthday. That's very cute. I have a bunch of other things I need to do. Let's see. Gotta discard you. I'm gonna discard you too. But we're gonna play this door knock. The strong knock of the building super has the intended effect of making you nearly jump out of your skin. You hastily hide some garbage bags from view before opening the door. That's a mood. He's standing there, his shoulders almost as wide as the door frame, holding a small potted plant that's seen better days. This one is no good. South-facing, too much sun, my wife says. Well, it is dead now, he adds. But perhaps you could use this? You need dead plants, yes? Wow, I can feel the power in it. He looks doubtfully at the plant in his hands. Whatever you say, he replies. You take the plant from him and wish him well. He's left before you've even finished closing the door, off to do secret and important superintendent things. Amazing. Okay, let's prune. Oh wow, you're pruning. You have so much pruning to do. Everybody's grown so much. I'll leave the blooms for now. My little plant babies are doing quite well, actually. Everybody needs a little bit of fertilizer, which I am happy to provide. Anybody else need a little bit of fertilizer? You do? Anybody else? No? No? Okay. Is everybody else happy? No, you're dead. God damn. When did you die? Take my eye off a plant for a second. Okay, you're back now, and you need all the things. I understand. You need watering, you need fertilizer, you need to be pruned. I understand. Okay, you're all happy. You're all happy. Oh, you're dead. When did you die? Okay, this one I'm just composting. Or no, I can't compost this one. Interesting. Okay, well, if I can't compost it, I will bring it back, I guess. Oh, no, not Blighted Revive. Let's do Esoteric Revive. Okay, you're back. You're gonna need some water. Oh, I think I overwatered you slightly. You're also gonna need some fertilizer. And you're gonna need to be pruned. And there we go. Back to our happy little plant. You guys have some pests that you need to be taken care of. But thankfully, I have a lot of stuff to take care of that. The word escaped me for a second. I'm probably gonna need some more vinegar, honestly. You also have some aphids. And you're at critical health. Why? Because you have pests. Aphids. Ah, the pests. They'll be the bane of my existence. Well, bane of my plant's existence. It's a constant war of attrition. Me and the pests. Okay. I think we're gonna call it a stream there. We have. Let's take an overview of what we've been doing. We have gardened in Greenhearth Necromancer. We have started our journey as a necromancer in the Necromancer's Tale. Super intrigued by that one. Really great writing. Has a bit of jankiness to it, but like jankiness complimentary. We have swung a big sword in Mortal Sin and had a blast doing that. I did some match 3. I did some match 3 in Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. And I played a little bit of Diablo 2. Cleared out the Den of Evil as a new necromancer. That's been a whole stream. That's been a whole 4.5 hours. That's been wild. That's crazy. Thank you everyone for joining me for this afternoon of Halloween spooky games. I'll be back next week. I was going to start Old Skies, but the Necromancer's Tale intrigues me. I might actually, maybe I'll do Old Skies. We'll decide. I'll decide what indie game I'm going to do next soon. Also, keep an eye out for more information about Greenhearth Necromancer. Our demo is coming soon. And we are super excited for folks to get hands on it. So be sure to follow us on socials, join our newsletter, join our upcoming Discord, which I just recently made for Silverstring. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of places. I'll let the siren go by. Bye, siren. There's a lot of places for you to keep up with what we're doing. And of course, we'll stream every week for forever. We'll stream every week forever. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are watching us live, the archive, we're going to archive this thing. I haven't decided if it's going to be one big chunk that I upload or if I'm going to break it out into chunks based on the game, but we'll see. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Well, this has been a blast. I'm going to go do Halloween things, potentially. I don't know. Happy Halloween, everyone. And we'll see you later. Oh, and yes, please stick around for Claris's music co-working stream next. I sort of stepped on their start time a little bit. Oops. Sorry, Claris. Thank you everyone for watching. And God, I always do my sign-offs forever. Well, we'll see you around. Bye, folks.